However, I personally have never seen anyone from S-pubs verbally attack and threaten other Muslims the way that Muhammad Hijab has. In fact, I've never seen anyone who publicly claims to represent Islam be as vile or publicly disrespectful as he has. And if you think I'm exaggerating, I'm just going to play a very short clip from just one video so that you understand my point.
This is disgusting behavior from a freak. You are a freak, bro. Bro, everyone can see through you right now. You're a clout-chasing monster. How dare you, as a hypocrite that you are, and I mean that in a lughawi way, not a istilahi way, just in case you and your friends come and say, oh, he's making takfir. Shut up. Yeah? Shut up. I'm going to put you in your place. Wallahi, I'm going to cancel you, bro. You are a coward. You are the definition of a walking definition of a coward. I'm telling you that straight. I don't care what people say.
So now that you understand the tactics of presenting yourself as an authority and then severely bullying anybody who publicly disagrees with you, let's finally take a look at this video that Muhammad Hijab posted yesterday. And keep in mind, this is why more people don't call out Muhammad Hijab, because they don't want to have to deal with this sort of behavior. Just like people would fall in line.
Except me, I call your prophet, I call, oh, I mean, who dare? Here we go. Do he dare to call me? I called him. Coward. He didn't even dare to speak to me for 6 minutes. He is a bully, but he cannot bully me. He tried to bully me. Did you say that? I said to him, I was quoting your filthy prophet. 7 Muslims were listening. I was quoting your filthy prophet in his channel. I don't sugarcoat. I don't sugarcoat. I was quoting your filthy prophet. He said, hang up on him, this bastard. The bastard is your prophet and you, who was given birth by his mother to him 4 years of his father after his father's death. In your book it says that. Continue.
With the orders of S-pubs because they didn't want to have to deal with being boycotted and all the drama that came as a result. So many people will not speak out against Muhammad Hijab, even though they see the severely problematic aspects of his da'wah. They won't say anything because they don't want to have to deal with what comes as a result. So Abdurrahman of Knowledge North and I, we recorded a video entitled Debate Disaster, Ali Dawah vs. Apostate Prophet Reaction. Now,
oh boy. Debate disaster with opposite. If you cannot even win a debate against a opposite prophet, you will win it against who? Even apostate prophet, he wiped the floor of Ali Dawah. And by the way, if you go to Ali Dawah channel, they will claim that they are the one who wiped the floor of them, of apostate prophet. This reminds me when Muhammad Hijab, he made a video and he letting respond to apostate prophet. And then I made videos about it, and this is what make Mimi Hijab look like a stupid idiot. And they try their best to censor me and to attack me and to bully me, but they could not. The video they made is priceless. They agree that the sun goes every day from the east to the west. Yes, yes, the prophet, he got you busted.
Now, this debate that happened between Ali Dawah and AP was a clear manifestation of Muhammad Hijab's da'wah. Ali Dawah is clearly Muhammad Hijab's student. He's clearly trying to...
You don't dare to say his girlfriend?
...to imitate Muhammad Hijab. Now, not only was this debate truly embarrassing, but it has over 200,000 views. The fact that this disaster of a debate happened publicly in front of so many people meant that it needed to be addressed publicly. Not only that, but this isn't a one-time thing. This is a pattern of behavior. And not only that, maybe if Ali Dawah came out and him and his team apologized, they showed some sort of remorse, some sort of humility.
You know what about we do this? Listen, instead of, you know, being like a widow who lost her husband and she don't know even who killed him, why you don't debate apostate prophet and do better? What do you think, guys? I mean, why you are bashing a Muslim? Okay, let us say he did a very bad debate. Okay, say he did a very bad, but why you are bashing the guy? What about you go and you challenge apostate prophet and you do better? You fix it. We don't fix it. Do you see how they are awkward and false people? Ali Dawah, he made a debate with apostate prophet. opposite prophet, he wiped the floor with your prophet face. No problem. What about you? Call opposite prophet. Say to him, listen, Ali Dawah is a kid. I'm the man. Look at my beard. This is important from America. And look, I have many books behind me, yet I cannot read them. So why you don't call? I'm not going to ask you to debate me because you know you are no match. You will not even survive 1 minute. But I would like to see you challenging apostate prophet and you call him live on air and let us see if you can do better. The same topic.
Embarrassment, then Abdurrahman and I wouldn't have posted that video. But instead, Ali Dawah doubled down, tripled down, quadrupled down, tried to present himself as this victor, as if he did.
You are jealous because his wife, she feed him live on air grape. Your wife, she cannot do that. This guy, he came home and he found a rag, prayer rag, brother, in the closet. And he want to show the people, I'm talking about Sajjid, he want to show the people that his wife, she prayed to Allah. So he take a video of the rag. Hey, Abdul, maybe your wife, she was sitting on the rag to do the laundry in the closet. How you know she was praying? And let us say for the sake of argument, she was praying. What a big deal. Why you need to publish this? Imagine I come home and I found that where my wife, she prays supposedly, she have a rag to pray in the closet, and then I make a video, look, my alhamdulillah, my wife, she pray in the closet. Okay. She is not here right now, but I'm thinking she was praying to Allah. Why everybody need to know? Aren't you hypocrite like them? You know, when the Messiah, he said, when you pray, go to your closet, which means your private room, and don't pray like the hypocrite, who pray in every corner. Why? Because they want to show. And what do? You make a video about your wife rag. The wife rag is not even the wife praying, it is the rag of the wife. How you know what she was doing over the rag? I'm not going to say something she's not doing something bad, I don't know. But she might be doing laundry, she might be cleaning, or maybe she's praying. What a big deal. That means you are the same like them. You like to show off, you are a hypocrite.
Did something praiseworthy. And his team, the people around him, were applauding him, talking about how glad they were that he humiliated his opponent. So therefore, Abdurrahman and I, we posted the video. And if you listen to the video, then inshallah, you'll find that it is knowledge-based. But because we dared not fall in line with the orders of people like Muhammad Hijab and Ali Dawah, the bullying began. Ali Dawah immediately takes to Twitter and says, and as usual, the super Salafis, Sajjid Lipham, backstabbing us again, LOL. That's why we free ourselves from them time and time again. Yeah, they free themselves from them time and time again, yet they employ the exact same tactics. Just like people within the S-Pubs camp would label others as innovators. Ali Dawah labels them super Salafis. Muhammad Hijab took to Twitter saying, Dawah Muslim YouTubers who spend more time attacking other Muslim YouTubers than even the enemies of Islam should be unfollowed. It doesn't take a psychoanalyst to realize what kind of emotions they are most probably motivated.
But look, if Muhammad Hijab saying that we should not follow the one who attack Muslims, and he have channels just to attack Muslims. He have pages in Ramble, I think. I saw a page, and a page, long page of videos in Facebook attacking everybody. Sheikh Uthman, this guy, I mean, everybody. He have a video for everybody putting him down. So listen, Muslims. The one who attack other Muslim, we should not listen to him. Shouldn't we start from Mimi Hijab? If we listen to his advice, shouldn't we start with him? And now Mimi Hijab is advising people not to listen to people who they are bullying other Muslims. Don't listen to a Muslim who bully other Muslims. He is not good. Okay, but is it what you do? Dawah Muslim YouTuber who spend more time attacking other Muslims YouTubers than even the enemies of Islam should be unfollowed. It does not take a psycho to realize to realize what kind of emotion they are most properly motivated by. What kind of emotions? But this is what Muhammad Hijab he do, and this is what this guy doing.
Motivated by. He also said it is a clear mark of religious hypocrisy to consistently show more animosity to believers than enemies of Islam. At Sajjid Lipham.
He was just, Mimi Hijab, he was just making the video, we play it for you, that we should not say in public that LGBT are cursed by Allah. We just played the video.
Dawah YouTubers market themselves as mashaykh or students of knowledge and try to act as policemen for the rest of the dawah. These same sheikhs wouldn't be able to hold down a 10-minute conversation in the Arabic language and would struggle to read Quran. So you see how low the bar is? Because Muhammad Hijab can have a 10-minute conversation in Arabic, because he might not struggle as much as other people in reading the Quran, he's more qualified to police the rest of the da'wah. Speaking of spending time attacking other Muslim YouTubers, let's take a look at this video that Muhammad Hijab posted to the SP Files YouTube channel, which is completely dedicated to refuting other Muslims. The title is Sajjid Backstabs Again. Muhammad Hijab responds.
Ooh.
So I'm being labeled as a backstabber. It's being implied that I'm two-faced, that I act as though I'm this well-wisher with the angel wings, but in reality, I'm an evil backstabber.
Guys, but I have a comment about this. Look how childish is this Muhammad Hijab. I mean, look at the cartoon art he is using. Hold on.
Speaking of spending time attacking other Muslim YouTubers, let's take a look at this video that Muhammad Hijab posted to the SP Files YouTube channel, which is completely dedicated to responds.
Okay,
Again,
hold on.
Muhammad Hijab.
Look at this. I don't know if you notice, he put a hand with the knife and angel wings. I mean, what is this? What is that? Is that a cartoon for kids? This is a video from Mimi Hijab to prove that this guy is a backstabber.
Hijab responds. So I'm being labeled as a backstabber. It's being implied that I'm two-faced, that I act as though I'm this well-wisher with the angel wings, but in reality, I'm an evil backstabber. All right, so I want to really analyze this video because it's important, just like we understand the tactics that certain people from S-Pubs, for example, used. We also need to be able to detect when people like Muhammad Hijab and Ali Dawah use the same tactics.
But today we're going to be speaking about a particularly opportunistic individual who has more content against Muslims than he does against enemies of Islam. We're talking about this man who's supposedly a graduate of Medina University, Lipham.
Now, it's very important to not get distracted with this confident persona that he has. He speaks with such authority that many people will just assume that he knows what he's talking about. However, if you just think a bit critically about what it is that he's saying, you'll find that he is making foundational blunders. So, number one, he's claiming that I'm opportunistic. So if somebody makes a refutation video, does that mean they're opportunistic? Does it mean that they are willing to compromise their moral integrity just to get some views? No, it doesn't apply to me, just like it doesn't apply to him. I'm not going to say that just because he jumps on an opportunity to refute somebody or debate somebody, that he's being opportunistic. Allah knows best why he does what he does. I'm not here to judge his intentions. What we can deal with is people's actions. And we can analyze those actions according to the Quran and Sunnah. Now, the second blunder he makes is that he implies that somebody having more videos against Muslims than enemies of Islam is by default problematic. Again, this was posted on SP Files, an entire channel dedicated to making videos against other Muslims. There are scholars of Islam who dedicated their lives to refuting other Muslims. That in and of itself is not necessarily a problem. What you have to do is you have to analyze those refutations with knowledge according to the Quran and Sunnah. Thirdly, he said that I am supposedly a graduate of Medina University. Now, you know what? Alhamdulillah, it's because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed me to live and study in the city of the Prophet ﷺ for over 8 years that I'm not fooled by some of these personalities in the West who try to present themselves as knowledgeable. I've spent over 8 years sitting with scholars, studying Islam.
And
I was able to see for years how scholars and students of knowledge conduct themselves, how they behave, what they call to.
I have an offer for this guy who he claimed that he stayed in Saudi Arabia for 8 years, studying and learning from scholars. I challenge you to accept to talk to me to 30 minutes. I'm not going to say 30 hours, 30 minutes. I want to show everybody the quality of your education. 8 years studying in Saudi Arabia, in the city of the Jews, where Muhammad, he killed the Jews and he make it his city. Let us see how much proud you are of the 8 years you spend there. I spent all my life, my friend, in Islamic schools, not 8 years. I'm born in the Middle East. But they never taught me anything about Islam. All what they taught me, the Prophet was amazing. All the shit about your Prophet, we found it by our own study, not but what they say to you. Have you ever heard of a Muslim sheikh, he say, let us see why Aisha, she killed Ali? Do you dare? We don't. Have you ever heard of any Islamic school, they dare to discuss how evil Aisha is? Can you? They don't dare. In Islamic school, they don't teach you Islam. In Islamic school, they teach you to worship Muhammad. Because in order to say, I've been taught, then I have the right to ask questions. So you cannot have education in a school, you cannot ask the teacher a question. The only question you can ask in Islam, it's a question have nothing to do with the faith. As an example, I can ask, should I shave under my arm, brother? That is a good question. Can I eat ice cream made by a Christian? This is a good question. But can I ask a question, why the Prophet kissed the black stone, and isn't it, this is a paganism? You do that, they will kill you. How we claim that we are worshiping God, yet we kiss stones and we believe stones erase our sin?